Hey, I'm Harrison, and here are some random small tips that might help you with your acting. Did you know that yellow is actually the color that helps you remember the best? So when you're highlighting your lines, use a yellow highlighter. It might just help you that extra tiny bit. When you're doing a self-tape, unless you have a specific other location that you're going to look for some reason, the best places usually to look are just to the sides of the camera. That way your eyes are predominantly towards the camera, but they're not directly into the lens, which you also don't want to do. So look just to the side of the camera, a little bit on either side, whichever one you choose, and that's usually the best framing because it keeps the eyes level, keeps the face level with the lens, and yeah. When you're recording a self-tape, a little trick that some people may know, some people may not know, is that you don't have to position your eyeline anchors to specifically where things or people would be geographically in the scene. For example, if I'm in a car and I've got a passenger beside me and I want to look out the front of the car but also look at the passenger, I don't want to be looking here and then here in a self-tape, because when I'm looking here, it's going to cut off half my face and you're not going to see a lot of what's going on. So what I can do is I can have my two anchor points on either side of the camera, for example. Now, obviously this isn't geographically correct, but the person watching will understand what's going on. So for example, I could be looking at the front of the car here, and then when I'm looking at my passenger or the scene partner, I'm speaking there. And when I switch between the two, as long as I'm, consistent and it's clear, then it makes sense and it's a good little trick to use. A lot of times with in-person auditions, you're going to tend to be nervous. That's just a thing that happens to everyone. You're not abnormal. Everyone goes through it. But a little thing that you have to be careful of with this is that when you're nervous, you tend to speak faster. And so you're likely going to rush through your lines and rush through the scene. Try, if you can, try to slow down and just take your time with it and not rush through it. It's going to make your performance a lot better. When you're starting out, I would recommend that you try as many sorts of acting related jobs as you can. For example, trying voiceover work, trying acting work, trying theater work, trying commercial work, trying, screen stuff, trying modeling even. Just try a bunch of different things, because all these different experiences are going to help build experience for you, and they're going to help you explore different avenues, explore different areas, and optimally it's only going to help you as an actor and as a person. So my recommendation would be to try a bunch of things. You don't know what you're going to find, and who knows, it could be your next favorite thing. And this tip is more than just an acting tip, but have a notepad which you can write on. You're gonna write so many random things down when you're just exploring and learning different things, especially within the acting landscape. Have something to write down on and it's gonna be beneficial. That's my collection of little tips which I can think of right now. If you want a part 2, let me know. And yeah, have a great day.